What's up guys, it's Austin. Welcome to today's vlog. Today I am going to be talking to you guys about ghost hunting alone and kind of like the dangerous side of it and the paranormal side of it of what you could experience. If you're wondering why I'm just talking with one hand, I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to show on camera today of stuff that I also use to protect myself when I go alone to haunted places. Not even just when I go alone, but when I go with friends too. And I'll get to that. I'll talk about what it's like going with friends versus going alone. So let's get into this video. Going alone to haunted places, as you guys know, I've been going to a few haunted places alone lately. I've gone to the haunted graveyard last year in my city, and I went to the Devil's Garden recently. Both totally different experiences, because in a graveyard you're obviously trapped full of dead bodies around you and everything, and it's really creepy, and you never know who's actually gonna be there because it is an outdoor location. When I go to like forests and parks, it's a little bit different because there's houses surrounding the area, so you feel a little bit safe, but you're in a different neighborhood. You don't know who's gonna be waiting there. Same goes with like abandoned places. I gotta say guys, you gotta bring protection with you, honestly. Like, bring a weapon of some kind to defend yourself if somebody does try to start something with you, if there is somebody dangerous there, because you really never know. I'm just trying to look out for you guys, just in case you guys want to go ghost hunting in general or just by yourself like I do now. I still go with friends. I'm still gonna be going with friends this year. There's actually gonna be a new guest on the channel this year, which I'm really excited to introduce later in like a couple months, so that's gonna be really exciting. He actually gave me a new haunted location that we're gonna go to, and it's gonna be epic. But anyways, the difference I've noticed with going with friends and going alone is with friends you have that comfort, you know what I mean? And it's a whole new different game of fear. I'm not even joking. In my videos you can probably tell that I'm a little bit more terrified when I go alone because I don't have friends there to like help protect me. We don't have each other to protect, so it's like I'm kind of screwed if something happens here. It's either I run away in terror from this person that's trying to harm me or whatever, or spirit. It could be a spirit too. You could be in a lot of trouble with demonic spirits, especially if you go to the locations that I go to. I go to a lot of locations that are said to have really demonic things happen, and that can also be very dangerous. I also will suggest kids do not go to these locations if there are younger viewers watching. I know that there are because I talk to you guys sometimes in the comments, and I have talked to a few of you on video calls. Just please don't do what I do alone in these places because it can get dangerous, especially with seances. Seances can open you up to a whole nother level of the paranormal that you probably won't want to experience unless you're ready for it. Just being honest right now. Now that I've kind of gone over like the dangers of it, like you could experience other people being there when you're going to outdoor places. Aside from when you're going to like hotels, I haven't done too many hotels. I've done the Prince of Wales Hotel in Waterton, Alberta. I've gone to the Queen Mary once before, didn't stay overnight at that one. And I've been to the Banff Hotel, which I'm going back to the Banff Hotel this year, and that is a video that's hopefully going to be coming in the next few months. I'm not too sure. Back on the topic of going alone, I've noticed that stuff does happen a little bit quicker when you go alone. My EMF reader kind of starts going off like crazy, and I start hearing footsteps a lot quicker. Not that scary stuff happens with friends. It does a lot of the time, and you can obviously see that from my videos too. Another thing I would like to point out is it is still scary with friends. The only reason I'm going alone is to like kind of push myself out of that comfort zone. You know, I have my friends here, it's all good, like we're safe, you know, like it's a safety thing. I've heard from a lot of people, don't go ghost hunting by yourself. You never know what you could be getting yourself into. For a while, I'm just like, man, should I even go do this by myself? Is this like gonna put me in harm's way? But I'm prepared for whatever might happen. I know what I'm putting myself into, so there's always that, because I've been doing this for 7 years, even off of YouTube. I mean, most of it's actually on YouTube, to be honest. While we're on the topic of going to haunted places alone, I actually am going to the haunted ruins sometime this year alone. Here's a little bit of a story time of the haunted ruins that I've actually never told you guys. I was going to film a video there alone last year. I took a cab out there around like during like the day-ish and night sort of hour. Like it was, the sun was about to go down. I'm just like, I want to get there before it gets dark, because you never know. Like I said, there could be people hiding in these really scary places, especially abandoned places. You never know. So I went there. I'm just like, okay, I just need to calm down. There could be a person in there. So I go up to the place and I start hearing stuff, and I didn't know if it was somebody in there or if it was like a spirit. I get closer to the draft tunnel where I'm gonna film the video, and I just completely chicken out. I just leave. I was standing there for probably a good 20 minutes and the sun had already been setting. I was done. I tried calling one of my friends to come pick me up, and I'm just like, can you come pick me up right now? And he's like, oh, I can't. I'm all the way in Ontario right now. I can't do it. So I had to call a cab all the way back home. I chickened out of that investigation, but I'm doing it this year. So mark my words, that is gonna happen sometime this year. Now I'm going to get into the topic of protecting yourself against harmful spirits, especially when you're doing it by yourself. I like to bring with me, and we got this in one of the Shadow Man episodes, I believe. I've showed this on camera like once. It's these little rocks. These are protection crystals. So basically what these do is you put these in your pocket. You can put them in a little Ziploc bag. That's what I tend to do. I just put them in my pocket. It's supposed to be like a layer of protection. It's supposed to, I guess, piss off the evil spirits, but that's what they do. So like this is like a little piece of black tourmaline. That's what this is. And I actually have a bigger piece of it. What it does, you can put it in your pocket, like I said, or you can put it near your door. This is what this person at the store told me when I got this. You can put it at your door or by your nightstand. If you ever feel like someone has negative energy and they come into your home, they won't be bringing that in with them. So you can put it at your front door and you can feel a lot safer about random people coming into your home or friends or whatever. I've grabbed the bigger piece of black tourmaline and put it right near my bed. I don't know if it's just like a mind thing, but like I noticed that I had much better dreams. I didn't have nightmares after of like scary paranormal stuff, which was actually really nice. So I kept on doing it. I haven't done it in a long time and the nightmares kind of have been coming back, probably because I have been ghost hunting more lately. So I'd really recommend this for you guys that maybe might be having nightmares or you're scared of that negative energy coming into your room or your house in general. Now this right here, these two rocks are the same. This crystal is called white quartz. So basically what this white crystal means is it's basically like purification and balance. So I'll read what it says actually right here. White or clear crystals are all about cleansing and purifying. Basically also gets rid of negative energy. Take clear quartz, for example, which is beloved for its ability to amplify the energy of other crystals, or selenite, which is considered cleansing for any space. So I guess like you could put this around your home. I actually had an extra one of these in my rock collection. I'm like, this is white quartz. I could use this for haunted investigations. This would be perfect. So I would suggest you guys get that too. This one, I'm not too sure what it's called. I think it is either onyx or something else, which also has to do with negative energies. The next thing I have bought for protection against evil spirits specifically is sage. Now, sage is actually the most wonderful thing to protect you from spirits. More importantly, like white sage, dragon's blood sage. Now, if you want to see a picture of that, I'll put it on the screen right now. Dragon's blood sage is actually specifically for evil spirits, but you can use white sage as well. I have a specific kind of sage. Mine is blue and white sage. As you can see right there, it has the blue and white ribbon so you can tell what it is, or the lacing around it. You can tell that I burned it because I've used it at many haunted investigations. I haven't been using it at investigations lately, so if you're wondering why I didn't cleanse myself at the Devil's Garden, now you know why. It's because I forgot. I usually forget sometimes. I think from now on, I'm going to remember to cleanse myself when I do it. So basically, blue sage is used in cleansing and healing rituals, while desert sage is used for purifying and protection. I'll put all the different kinds of sage on the screen right now, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because there's a bunch of different kinds. There's like 8 different kinds I'm going to show right now. Thick rolling white smoke means that the sage is neutralizing a large amount of negative energy. Dragon's blood sage, which is red, is used to drive away negative energies and create a protection barrier. I think I might actually buy some of that stuff. Funny thing, when I went to the store and bought this, they're just like, yeah, this is blue and white sage. It's for exorcisms. I'm just like, what? Because I thought white sage was for exorcisms, which it probably is. I even read on the tag and they weren't kidding. This is actually for exorcisms. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, all right, that's perfect because I am haunted, actually. As you guys know, if you don't know, my house is actually haunted. I got followed by a demonic entity last year, like no joke. You guys can go see it. It's called the Shadow Man series. I'll put a link down below in the description and up here, so you guys can go watch that whole series. It's intense. It's still going on too. So stay tuned for new videos on that series. Basically what you do, yeah, you light it up and then you just go all down your body. You just think positive thoughts and just think of your soul being clear of negative energy, basically. You just let the smoke go around your body, whatever, go up and down really slowly. Like it said, however much smoke is rolling around, that's how much negative energy it's getting rid of. So the next part of this says, when saging, you should open the doors and windows of where you are smudging, which smudging is literally just going around your doorways, around your windows and everything. Everywhere in the house, just sage your house at times, the whole house, because you just never know what's going to be there after you go to investigations, especially. This way, all evil spirits, negativity, negativity and bad memories can go out. I talked about these briefly earlier. These are sage sticks. So basically you can burn these. You need to buy a thing that it sticks into. It's like a little wooden platform. You just stick it in there and it'll just burn and smoke and whatever. White sage has been used for centuries as an incense by the Native Americans for their purification ceremonies and healing sessions. Burning the dry leaves of this sacred herb, bundled into smudge sticks, is believed to cleanse a space of any evil spirits. Dragon's blood is used to drive away negative energies and create a protection barrier. If you guys want to see exactly what I have, this is what it is. Alright guys, so that is basically, I think, all I wanted to talk about today. All from ghost hunting alone to how you can protect yourself when you go from not only people, but spirits as well. Evil spirits, of course, too, because trust me guys, you do not want demonic attachments. Like, it is terrifying, and when it happens, you're gonna regret not protecting yourself if you don't do it. Sometimes, even when you do protect yourself, there are powerful spirits out there that can actually fight against it sometimes, and you can still get followed. That's happened to me many times, and some people do ask me, like, do you get scared doing this stuff? And it's like, I almost want to whisper on, it's like, do you not see me being scared in the video? Yes, I do get scared doing this stuff. It's very overwhelming sometimes because it's like when you're in a forest or graveyard and you're waiting for something to happen and it actually happens, like you ask for a sound or sign, there's no animals nearby or whatever, and you hear like a knock or like a voice that just comes out of nowhere. It scares the crap out of you. So imagine, like, as you're trying to get something to happen, stuff is happening without you even trying. That would scare the living out of anybody. But with that being said, that is the end of today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, found it really informative. I will see you guys in next week's video. Don't forget to please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.